Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, and you have the Ginger Snatch.
She's all excited.
What's going on there? We have a beer that's apparently brewed by the Black Sheep Brewery in Rochester, New York. Now, here's my thing. For those of you that are from Rochester or from other places in New York, is there a Black Sheep Brewery? Is there a Black Sheep Brewery, or is this another thing by Genesee? Genesee does Dundee, Genesee, Yankee Jim, a whole bunch of other places. So, is this a real brewery, or is it theirs? Anyway, the name of this is amazing. This is Monty Python's Holy Ale. Yay. Because it's supposed to be Holy Grail, but they crossed out the G and R. So, this
G and R.
It's
a Holy Ale.
Yeah. It's supposed to be tempered over burning witches.
Seems fitting, because they used to burn redheads because they thought they were witches. So.
Yeah, 4.7% alcohol.
It does, yeah.
And, yeah. I'm really excited to try this. It says serve cold. It's cool now, so we're going to get more flavors. It makes me wonder again if it's actually brewed by a real brewery or Genesee. But, I'd rather taste more than taste less. Oh, look. The burning witches are coming out. I look like that some nights.
That's not good.
I don't normally stop right there, though.
Great. That's horrendous. What's
Very
horrendous?
intrigued. Don't lie.
A little bit.
You quite like it.
Alrighty.
Apple juice color.
Yeah, apple juice color, white head, medium carbonation, apple juice smell.
Yep.
It actually smells like your average adjunct lager.
That's exciting.
It really does. It smells just like an adjunct lager, even out of the bottle. Are you mixing it?
No.
I thought I saw some stout left, that's all.
No, actually I raised it.
Yeah. Just smells like, almost like corn, hop extract, and,
Apple juice.
Apple juice, yeah, like fruit esters.
Yeah.
Let's try it. That wasn't tempered over burning witches.
It's meh at best.
It's not even meh because of the fact that they're playing up that it is a craft brewed amazing ale. And they're playing up a amazing name.
Yeah.
Like they had all this marketing.
I have a friend who's had a bottle of that for about 2 years on his shelf. And he doesn't want to open it because he's such a big fan of Monty Pythons. Like, he just doesn't want to open it. Like, he just wants to keep it there. And I'm glad he's doing that.
Yeah, because if he opens this, he's going to be sorely disappointed. I actually, Nick from Maxwell Star's Beer Reviews told me this was on his bucket list. This is a beer he wants to drink. It's a beer he never thought he would be able to get, and he really wants to. Don't bother.
It's nothing to write home about.
If you like Molson Canadian or Bud Light or anything like that,
You're better off, actually. You know what this tastes like? Corona. It tastes just the same.
Actually, even with the temperature change, yeah. You're right. You've called it. That's the exact same. Slight differences. Very slight. Very minute.
Yeah, but...
That saddens me.
It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Especially when they're calling it an ale.
Corona lager. Corn. A little bit of must. A little bit of wet cardboard. No hops at all. Holy Grail ale. Corn. A little bit of must. A little bit of wet cardboard. The weird thing about this, though, is Labatt. The Labatt Brewmaster series is apparently made at the Genesee factory, the Dundee factory, everything like that. Now, Labatt is an Anheuser-Busch product.
Mm-hmm.
Anheuser-Busch does not have a well, now they have a controlling factor in Corona.
Mm.
But at the time this stuff would have been made, this would have been controlled by Molson.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to do the taste test between the two? They are exactly the same. Like, again, minute differences. Minute.
Yeah, there's just a little bit. I mean, and as retarded as it might sound, I'd rather take the fucking Corona.
I actually would too.
Well, in this state though, like the Corona's cold, which is
It doesn't matter though.
the way
it's
it's
not,
meant to be
it's
drank
not
anyway. But
temperature-wise.
Truthfully, temperature-wise though, even with this cold,
Either
and
of
this
them-
room this just a little bit above, a little lower than room temperature, this is still the same.
yeah. Oh no.
So I mean, it's weird.
I think they're just getting people with the label.
Well, yeah, no, it's
Well, that's
it's a
exactly
label
what it is.
thing.
It's all
It's a
marketing.
label
And it's
thing.
terrible, and that's why I was so excited because I
That's
love
why I
Monty
was
Python.
excited too.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you I wanted to try this.
This is one of the reasons why I kind of wish the Honey Monster was here tonight, because he could have went off on pandering on Generations. Because
That's
this is pandering on our
17-minute
generation.
rant. Yes, indeed.
I know our generation is still younger than the Monty Python Holy Grail, but this is what we were raised with as a comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Monty Python before my time, well, in my time, but not when I would understand it as much. But this is what your friends would always go, hey, you want to watch something cool? My parents loved this. So, I mean, it just destroys.
It's a bummer that they
It is
use
a bummer.
that as a fucking marketing
Well, thankfully their
tactic.
sketches also are funny.
Out of 10.
I wouldn't drink it again. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way. And it's like I just said, it's unfortunate and it's a bummer that people will go out of their way.
Monty
if they
Python's Holy Grail?
No, it's shit. And they will go out of their way and buy it and buy a bunch of it and get psyched like we were psyched
Look,
about it.
It's been compared to it, and it
And
actually tastes the same.
It
So,
tastes exactly the same. And me and Chad both
Here, let
will
me
take
see,
Corona
let me see.
over it.
It's
There's
done.
none left in the bottle here.
Well, okay, so this is Monty Holy Grail?
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's Corona. Minute differences, but remember the huge difference in temperature.
Me and Chad said we'd rather
Yep.
take Corona.
I take,
Really?
yeah.
What?
Corona's a little bit more watery.
Well, that's because it's cold,
Maybe,
bro.
yeah, maybe because it's
You know
cold.
what? Grail tastes like gluten-free beer.
Almost. A little bit appley. But, yeah, so what did you give it?
I didn't give it anything yet.
Yeah.
I was just saying that, like, that's a thing that they're gonna, with their selling point and with their label, that, like, how we were excited, they're gonna get people all pumped to have some fucking Holy Grail Monty Python's beer.
Well, that
and
beer's
then
been out
they're gonna
for
be
ages
sadly
now.
fucking mistaken. And I would do exactly what your friend did, fucking sit it on the shelf and just leave it at
I
that.
am really
and don't,
glad
and,
he's
and
doing
let your
that.
imagination fucking take you. I'm gonna give this, I'll probably give it a 4 or 5 because I can drink it, but I would not ever go out and fucking buy it. Like, it's not the worst beer I've ever had, but when you hype
And
it
the
up
thing
with
is,
a label like
how
that,
much do
it
you
better
pay
be
for
damn
it?
good.
How much do you pay for it? Because it's literally, I'm pretty sure they're stealing the shit out of you because of the label.
I think it was $2.69 or something. in
Yeah,
the
fuck
US.
that shit.
Yeah, where you figure this would be a.
Well, Corona's
this
fucking
is a
expensive as
12-pack
well,
for
right?
like $10.
Yeah.
Well,
in the US.
in the US, yes.
But that's what I'm saying is I bought this in the US for $2.69.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. No.
It's not worth it all. I mean,
you
like,
wanna hear
and
that.
like I was saying, I'll
And
give
this
it a
was
4
this was
4.
hidden in the craft beer section, which is one of my biggest peeves. Right, is when you have a fake craft brew in the craft brew section. I can accept a craft brew that's made with craft brew ingredients, even if it's owned by a big guy. You know, Creamore, you want to put that in the craft brew
Yeah,
section?
sure.
Okay, sure. Even
Some
though
of their
it's
stuff
even
is
though
even
it's
good.
made now in commercial sizes,
Like, some
it's
of their
still
stuff is
made-
even good, though.
Yeah, but it's still made with the proper ingredients. The taste has changed a little bit with their multi-million-dollar filter.
I drove
But-
by Sleeman's today, and they have giant vats to go to the moon.
Yes, they do. But I mean, Sleeman's isn't trying to hide in the craft brew section. They're admitting what they are. They're a big national brewery. This is a national brewery beer, regardless of whether or not they say they're made by fucking Black Sheep Brewery. Who fucking knows who the fuck owns that?
Yeah,
but
that's
fuck that
bullshit.
shit.
It's a novelty, man.
I'm giving this a 4.75. It really deserves a 5 because it's a mad beer, but I'm taking 0.25 off of it because it fucking pandered to me. It made me buy it just
That's
because
actually
of the
a
advertising.
Because the label,
1.5
it's
for
a
me.
novelty. That's what
It's
it is.
worse than Corona. And if anyone knows me, Heineken and Corona are the beers that I hate.
Same thing.
Yes, but this one was actually a
That
good
actually had
tasting beer.
taste.
This was a properly made beer. made by a properly owned craft brewery. I
That's
mean,
gonna
it
be
was-
overpriced
it was
because
put-
it has a the fucking show label.
Yeah, this has a show label. This has a show label too. I mean, it's going with the Holy Grail.
And that's
the
why it's
difference-
overpriced.
The difference being that this one was made with the cheapest ingredients possible and
Yeah.
tastes like Corona.
I am quite convinced
This
that
one
they
was
just
made-
bottled something already existent and they just changed the actual label.
I'm pretty.
I'm quite convinced. Like,
I'm
they
quite
didn't actually
convinced of
think
the
about
same thing.
making a different
And
beer
the reason
at
I'm
all.
quite convinced of the same thing is it's in the U.S. where they don't have the same laws as us, and they could do that.
Yeah. It's a novelty item, and that's all that it is.
Yeah, it's a novelty item and nothing else. So 4.75 for
Fuck
me,
you.
and what did you give it?
Fuck
Four.
you, 4.
Five.
Alrighty, thank you guys. Holy Grail.
Fuck this shit.